All right, we are in the Parisian Tour 9-hole cup at Parc de Paris. I'm in my 22 account, so playing some rookie here. Definitely have low-level clubs. We'll see what we can get done. We'll see. Just checking out the Parisian Tour, Parc de Paris. I was checking out the sand wedges there because I've been using this Castaway because distance-wise, with the 95 versus my Malibu at 94, but no topspin, so the Castaway is a longer hitting club. The Sand Lizard, let's hope that I never have to use that. But I did just get this Desert Storm to level 8, and with the 90 power and the 86 topspin, it is a farther hitting club. So the whole deal here is that I'm sacrificing a lot because when I'm up close, when you're up close, and there are times when you're up close in the sand, it is nice to have a club that you can recover from. That's one of the reasons why I really like a Spitfire. It's got great ball guide and lots of topspin, and that's a lot of reasons why people like the Malibu, because it's real accurate and it's got good ball guide and it's got all that stuff when you're up close. But in this account right now in its career, being able to recover from the fairway, I think, might be more important. I'm going to try it once. The first time I hit with it and I go, man, that really sucks, I'll switch. But I did write some numbers down for it, so I do have numbers. That's going to be my primary bag, I believe. All right, let's go look and see what we can get done. Okay, I will tell you in rookie here, with the clubs that I have here, ideally it'd be nice to get over here, but I don't think I have. I'd have to bring out, because I only have like 5 topspin, and I don't think that's enough to get over, and it's not a max hitting extra mile, so I'd have to bring out some ball to enhance this. And that is the way to go. If we've got in the weekend round, I can tell you it'll be worth it to bring out the ball on the weekend round, because if there is a shot of getting on, that you got to take that shot. You got to. This area right here is actually pretty hard with this account. It would be better. It's still going to be pretty tough. I'm just going to lay it up right here and then take the shot in. And I really have no chance of making this because the secondary club, it's real hard to get up in there. I'm just gonna get on the green. We'll play rookie. We'll play some rookie. We'll see which way the wind's blowing. If the wind's blowing the right direction, the wind's blowing. I don't think even with a 5 power ball, I don't even know if I have in this account what I've got. I got a few. That ball up there at the top is the one to use in the weekend round if the wind's blowing the right direction. If it's headwind, there's no sense in even trying it. But if there's tailwind in this account, I could bring out this ball right here, and with the topspin boost, I have a shot at getting over there. But today, I'm going to bring out a katana, I believe. I got some katanas. We'll use a katana, and if I can, I really like to use this bag. This bag right here. I'll use that bag. All right, here we go. I have no notes. I haven't done anything. These 9-hole cups, what's fun about these is that you can just kind of go out there and just play around. It is helpful to have notes, though, especially for the second shots to the cup. Some of these drives are pretty technical. It's good to have notes, especially on the ones where you're pulling back from the red line. and just having that marked on your notes that you're pulling back to the +4 mark. That way you can work out wind. And my opponent, I think they're going to go long. Right? Yeah, it was going to go long on the other end, so they didn't work the wind out and ended up overshooting into that hole. Not good, I say. Not good, I say. It's four and a little. It's 2.6, 4.5 times 1.1 divided by 2.6, 1.9. Need to turn my grid on, and I don't have enough room to work the fucking wind out. And I'll end up in the shit just like my opponent. This account, you cannot screw up your drives. You've got to you cannot mess up out in the fairway. With my 77 account, I'm usually like, you get into some areas, especially when you first start brand new holes, and like there's that area, we're trying to get to that area right there and overdriving it and just seeing like whether you can recover from there, or hitting it into the sand and seeing if you can recover from the mid. Not with this account. There is no recovery. That, my friends, is what we call in the business no bueno. Backbone. There's mid. Max backbone. Times 4.5 divided by max backbone is 1.7. 2.91 rings. There's 291. Perfect. Perfecto. My only shot was to try and hit the flagpole and hope that it fell straight down. It was pretty on target. I did a 10% adjustment there, but 10% at club. It's about the best I could do. That's it. I will tell you that minimum score, just going out there and shooting, coming out on a hole like this and getting your birdie, and getting on a par 3 and getting your birdie, and getting on the par 5s and getting an eagle, just shooting the minimum score on these holes will get you a long ways. Not for everybody, but I mean, think about, this is what, if you, especially if in your clan, if you got people that are, people that have been playing in tournaments for a long time or a while, and it's always mid-pack. If you go back and you really looked at their scores and looked at like each round, how many shots they picked up and how many shots they dropped off of minimum score. If you're one of those players where you never drop a shot off minimum score and you're always working on ones to pick up, then you're on the right track. That's getting you, now you're on the right track. You've perfected the minimum score deal. But if you look back at your last 10 tournaments, you're not getting the results that you want, and you go, well, fuck, every one of these rounds I had 1 or 2 shots that I dropped off a minimum score. I picked shots up. Well, that doesn't count. The second you start dropping shots off minimum score, it doesn't count anymore. You can't make that shit up. You got to get it. Hole number 2. What is? Oh, fuck, I hate this hole. I hate this hole with my upper account. This has never been. I just do. And this hole is dangerous as hell. When this hole first came out, I was playing with a Saturn at the time, and I came at it from this side right here, and I try and curl it around. It looks like a pretty easy damn shot. You set your ball guide up. Your ball guide's going like this. Actually, let me draw that again. Your ball guide's going like this. Okay, and you put some damn curl on it and it goes over there. You can start it off right in this bowl and you're on this line right here and you got a Saturn, you put some curl on it, you bring it right there and you end up in the sand half the freaking time. Because if it bounces in this area with all these moguls, even a little bit wrong, it's going this direction and it bounces on the wrong side of that hill and it goes like at a 45-degree angle, like right towards the sand. Or the opposite side and you're right towards the sand on this side. This area right here is like I'm actually going to try in my upper developed account and try and hit from way back here. I think there was one flat spot that was like back in this area that I was going to try and hit from way back here and try and bring it around and see if that spot worked. There is a spot right here, but the deal is that if the wind's blowing like anywhere where you have to involve yourself with the sand, you're in trouble. So if you want to help yourself out, bring a bigger sidespin ball, like a katana, so that you can push the ball to the left and give yourself more separation, like 5 rings. And then when you go to work out the wind, you don't have to involve the sand. There's definitely an adjustment here. It seems like, what does Tommy say? I have done, like in pro, I'm doing like a 20%, 25% adjustment, and in rookie, I've been doing like a 10 or a 15. What do they got here? 20. We'll try the 20. Because I have no idea, so we'll try it. What do we got here? What do I need? I would rather have more side spin than less, and I don't have clubs that have a lot of shit, so I'm going to take we'll start off with a Quasar and see what we can get done with that. That's my primary bag. All my good clubs. Look at all those good clubs. Here we go. Man, oh man. Okay, times 4.5 divided by max club at 1.7. 3.17 rings. Let's see if I can see how many rings off I can be. All right, 3.17 rings. 317 exactly. Hitting it perfect. Perfecto. And it'll roll off the back. I don't know. I'm surprised it didn't roll. Usually, if you go past the cup at all, it rolls. There's a good chance you're going to roll off. I can live with that in rookie if I could just get that close and just be in the clear like that every time. I could live with that. The deal there is I was trying to give myself as much with that 2-side spin ball. A katana would have been better. So I gave myself a good 2.5 rings, 3 rings. I think I was 3 rings off from that transitional surface from this rough area in here. And so if the wind was blowing any way from the sand side, I would be able to work out 5 miles an hour of wind. It's 1.7 per ring, 3 rings, 5.1, right? I play with a Guardian a lot, and a Guardian for a lot of its life is at 1.7 per ring, and so 3 rings is 5. Just for quick math, it's 5.1, but like when you're playing one-on-one and you're just trying to make an adjustment, you see a 7.5 win, you can take 5 in the first 3, and then you can work out the other 2.5, or, you break it down into a smaller denominator. See if my opponent can get in there with their shiny little ball. At least they're using it in a tournament and they're not out playing one-on-one with it. Fuck. hole number 3. All right, let's see what we have in store for us on hole number 3. All right. This hole right here, where I really want to get, all I need to do with a 3-power ball is get to this shadow right here. There's a lamp post right there, and it's casting a shadow out into that area. If you can get to this zone right here, anywhere in that spot, is like for me, the way I like to come at this hole, that is the ideal spot. That'll give me a Viper shot on the other side over here at like Max Club, depending on where you get out there. But the deal here is it's definitely one shot at a time, because I do not have an APOC. I don't have anything that's got any curl. And so getting my extra mile to get out to this spot is definitely one shot at a time. And I think I can get out there with my Viper. Pretty sure I can. Pretty sure. I'm going to use with that wind, I'm going to use I'm not sure if I'm going to need the side spin on that second shot, but the side spin's not going to hurt me at all on the drive. And I can use that wind to my advantage. That is exactly what I do on this hole. There's a 10 and a -5. That's exactly what I do. So we are ready to roll. Times whatever the wind is, divided by 2.4. Jess goes first. And I got a level 8 extra mile, so it has a lot more distance, raw distance than me. And I really don't want to have to do this with any overpower, so they got a lot more topspin than me too. They should be able to get that shot right there if they just... That is a thing of beauty. Now, I would put some fucking curl on it. I would, but that's just me. Now, they hit it great to the left, so that helped them. If they would have hit it perfect, it would have went right down into the rough. It's like, what are you doing, dude? 357, nice. Nice. 3 divided by 2, 1.3 rings. Can I even get over there? Yes. Okay, the wind's going to push me 3 miles an hour forward. Max curl. Titch of overpower. Hitting it perfect. And we'll see if I caught that right. Perfect. Right to the shadow. Right to the shadow. All right. 0.995 times whatever the wind is. Divided by... I'm in my Viper, so I think I'm going to be... I might be eking mid. It's going to be between mid and max. This is one of my favorite par 5s in the game. I've made a shit ton of albies on this hole. Not that I'm going to make one right now, but this is definitely an albiable hole. Definitely. Yeah, that's going to be right there. Look at that. Nice. Nice shot, man. Nice. Look at that. That is fucking fantastic, bro. Fantastic. I am at max. I got the window. I got myself the window. divided by 2. Is that right? Or times, excuse me, times. 0.95 of a ring. Oh, fuck, that was 7,000 rings great to the left. If you're going to hit it one way or the other, great. That was the side, because that's the uphill side and it'll roll down to the cup. But it's a lot closer there than what it was on the shot, but it will roll down to it. Good game, my friend. Good game. That's what the Albie looks like. Go back and rewind and watch what my opponent did. That's the deal right there. That's it. All right. Just playing it clean. This hole right here, I believe, is a 10% times whatever the wind is. And I'm not sure which ball. I might be able to do this with a Quasar, but I'm gonna take a Katana just to make sure. And I'm with my Viper. I'm pretty sure I'm at max club. Let's roll. And before we do that, let's do 2 things. First thing is, let's turn the old test pattern on so we can be testers. And let's go look at it just to make sure I'm thinking of the right hole. I'm doing the rough bump. Which way's the wind blowing? I'm definitely doing the rough bump. I'm not sure if it'll work here because I don't think I have enough topspin. So I may not be doing the rough bump. I may just be getting on the green and calling it a day. The Viper. .8 divided by, I'm away in mid club. I am in mid club. Mid Viper is 2.2, 1.9 rings. There's 1.9. Hitting it perfect. Let's see if I hit the rough. Hit the rough. Gave myself, I didn't think I had enough topspin. And I was aiming a little high and not aiming right at the cup because I wasn't sure I had enough topspin. I was kind of hoping it was going to hit the hill and then roll down towards the cup, but it did have enough speed. It did. And I don't have enough backspin to do what my opponent's doing. I'd have to be further back in the freaking moguls, and who the hell wants to do that? I do have a Guardian. I think I have like a level 1 Guardian, and I think it does have enough backspin for me to do that. Four 4.4. Should have been 484 rings. Almost 5. Almost 5. Close. And a million miles away at the same time. Birdie. All right. I like how they have the trees cut out there in the field where they're cut like little cubes, all pruned up. I have a bunch of boxwood trees in my house. They're shrubs that you can make them. I call them pom-pom trees, where you prune them, where you make little pom-poms. About every 3 or 4 years, I gotta nub them down all the way to the bottom, and they look like shit for a year. My neighbors laugh at me. All right, hole number 5. Hole Number 5. What do we have in store for us? All right, this is the original pin placement, and it is definitely better to play it from here, and it's a short iron, and it is a freaking money shot. Unfortunately for me, I don't have a Firefly. The best I got's a runner, but that is how I'm going to do it. And I think that is the best ball guide freaking short iron that I have. 2729. 22. Even if I got the Kingfisher, I think it has to get to level 3 before it gets really good, but shit, I can't even get it open. That's the best that I got right there. And I believe it will be better with the power 3 ball. Let's rock and roll. Let's lock and load. Hole number 5. Hole number 5. 10% on the drive times whatever the wind is. And I know there is an adjustment on the second shot, but I can't remember what it is. I think it's like 10%. Or we might actually take a little bit of wind off. It's real. It's whatever it is, it's close. We'll look. We'll look and see what Tommy says. Whatever Tommy says, that's it. I got to thank Tommy for posting the site and doing all the stuff. He has done a shitload of stuff for the community, so if it ever sounds like I'm giving Tommy shit, I'm never giving Tommy shit. He's done a lot of stuff for the Golf Clash community. Hitting it perfecto. Oh no, I got the slide, but I got the slide far enough back that it didn't catch me into the sand. Good. What does Tommy say to do here? 10-10. I can see that. I can see it. 1.1 times whatever the wind is divided by wherever the shit I'm at in my runner, which is probably Ekin mid. The deal is you need some backspin there, and I'm not sure that my runner has enough backspin. There is a shot from that side over there, and there's several ways that you can get it done. And where you really want to be is up here behind that tree. And you can rough bump it out, or you can come into the area where my opponent's at, and you can use like a quarterback or a rock and use 2 or 3 backspin and left-hand side spin and curl and suck it up into that spot. The new pin placement, in my opinion, this is the better way to hit at it, because you can bounce off the island. You have 3 choices. You can bounce off the island, you can backspin it, or you can rough bump it with the new pin placement. But this pin placement works better from over here. There's Max. There's Min. There's Max. So I'm at mid club. So I'm at mid runner. Mid runner's 3. So 4 divided by 3. That's all the backspin I got. And that's it. .5 rings. Oh, and I hit it great. I hit it great on the right side though, because it's on the hill and it could roll down to the left, or excuse me, the right. But needed to hit it perfect. That was right there. Arr. I've hit a lot of shots perfect today, but the ones that I really needed to hit perfect, I didn't hit perfect. What kind of shit's that? I blame Dunner, but he ain't here. Yeah, there is a really nice bounce off of this island, and the island gives you some choices. The rough bump there is kind of steep. It's one of those rough bumps that's on the hill face like this, and so where the rough's out, if you hit it a little low, it can go really high up in the air. It's not my cup of tea for rough bumping, But you can get on the green over there and start off and use some backspin and go right at it. This right here is a hole that this account can definitely pick up in the final round. Put the ball to draw. It's a draw. All right. Hold on. All right. Where are we? We are on hole number 6. Hole number 6, the par 5. I look at that little picture and it does nothing for me. Okay, yeah. I remember this hole. All right, let's go look at this, because this hole is a lot more problematic with a low level account. A lot more problematic. And here's part of the reason why. I always have done plus 10 on the drive. Let's see, what does Tommy say? Plus 20. I would split the difference and go plus 15. When you have low level stuff and you're coming up in here and you're coming across, what the deal is, what the deal is, you see, is your first bounce is here and your second bounce is on the tongue. And anything, especially on the right hand side, this fucking sand over here is like a magnet and it wants to suck you into it. But when you have upper developed clubs, you've got more topspin, and so when you stretch your topspin out, if you're looking at this area here as your final landing zone, in this area here, it's hard to overshoot. It really is. If you brought out a big topspin boost ball and you did a bunch of stupid shit, you could probably overshoot it. But like if you're just shooting it out there, it's hard to overshoot, because as it gets towards the end, it's going up a hill, and it's bold on this side, so it kind of rolls you back out into the course. But if you have upper developed stuff, you stretch your topspin out and your second bounce is here, so the sand is completely out of play. But when you have lower developed stuff, you've got to get this drive set up right, and you have to hit it perfect in order to get out into this area. If you hit out into that area, you have some options. If you get way out here, there is a rough bump on the outside of this tree where you can bring it around. You can use the hill. I would definitely bring out a 3-side spin ball. I was doing this the other day with Dale, because we were out here practicing in pro, and we got to the spot. There is a rough bump that's between the trees that goes right at it, but it is real. I mean, not only do you have to hit it perfect, but everything's got to be perfect. You got to do the right wind adjustment. Everything's got to be perfect. Otherwise, you'll clip the tree. But if you lay up right here, which is where most people are going to lay up, and you're coming at it this way, this is a great shot. Because a lot of times what will happen, depending on the ball you bring out, you may have to bounce from here and come over. This is a great shot for a Guardian, because it gives you more distance, so you can start off on the green side and you can backspin, side spin, curl it, and try and just stick it. I mean, everything's out of play. But you definitely have to, this is definitely one shot at a time. Definitely one shot at a time. There is no freaking doubt about it. No bout about it. Let's take that Guardian though. How much backspin's this Guardian got? 77. It's not 100, but it's better than 0. All right. There we go. There we have it. What ball did I pick? What ball do I got here? All I need's a Titan. All I need's a Titan. The king of balls. My buddy Mike D. Mike D. He hates this hole. He's ended up in the sand on the drive. He hates this hole. I have 5 topspin, and you can see where my bounce is. It's right in the center of that thing. And you can see how the terrain is here. As you hit a little bit to the left or the right, and it scoots it around, it's all jacked up. 2.5. divided by 1.15 rings. 1.15 rings. Oh, fucking, I hit it great. Great to the right. Right there in the sand. Look at that. Look at that. That's how easy it is. You can't recover from there either, so I'll have to lay myself up and then I'll have to make a big recovery shot. Today may be a practice round. Can't drop one off minimum score. Come on, we can't do that. We can't go in there to deal the deal. You can see how far off I am on a one ring grate to the right. So on the first bounce, I was 2.5 miles off, and on the second bounce, which is where I'm at in the sand, I'm 5 miles an hour off. So I am way off trajectory. Oh shit. Our opponent is not going to be able to help us. And I'm not even going to be able to, with these clubs, I can't recover from there. Okay, the goal was to get right here. Which is actually a pretty hard spot to get to on the drive, to get tucked up underneath that shadow like that. And I probably should have went, with the club that I have, I don't have the ball guide and stuff, but there is if you go way over there where my opponent's at, especially with the white ball, I think when they come into it, they're going to have actually a pretty decent shot at it. Pretty decent, and that is definitely up there. You can see there's a shot right between those trees. I don't know if I can get up there with this. You know, I can't. Okay, 4.2 divided by. Where am I? What am I in? I'm in Guardian 2.6 or 2.4, 2.2, 1.9. Sit here dinking around. Forget to take my shot. Perfect. Let's cross our fingers and hope that it goes in. Damn it. That's what happens with this account. Like in my 77 account, I would have been able to make it over and at least give myself a shot. Much better recovery clubs. You cannot screw up with these low-level accounts. That shot right there on that side, you can bring it in what they're doing and try and roll it down the hill. You can get up there and rough bump it and try and bring it over, but you really need a 3 side spin ball if you're going to do the rough bump. And they got a sniper 10, so they got much better ball guide than what I had. If I would have shot myself up there, I would have had to take that shot with the Guardian. It wouldn't have been as clear, but they got a shot at it. It could go in. It could. That works. That works, bro. Let's put on the backspin. Let's get right up on it. Into hole. Dropped a shot. Look at that. I guess today is a practice round. I could pick a shot up on a hole, but that doesn't make up for the fact that you dropped one off minimum score, and you can't do that. That's been the bane. That's part of the bane is that I've been playing so many accounts with different clubs that I don't have a game plan. But I think in like the last 2 weeks, I'm not sure that there's a single round that I've played where I haven't dropped the shot off the minimum score. Damn it. Damn it. It's unacceptable. All right, hole number 7. Hole number 7. This is another hole on Ricky that could be super tough. There is a max overpower hook shot, and I'm going to practice this hole once. I think I have 2 practice tokens. Let's take an extra mile, and I think I might be able to get this done with a katana. Maybe. We're in the original pin placement, so the shots to the right with this account are out of the question. They're out of the question. So that means the only thing I have left to me is the shots on the left. I don't have a lot of curl, so I need balls. Where you really want to get is up into this, if you're taking the shot to the left, is up into this corner where you're in front of the sand trap coming over. And I only have, my topspin's going to put me here, so I could swing myself out to get into the fairway, but I don't have enough curl to do it. I only have about that much curl. Any shot going on this side is, unless you bring out a really big ball so you can start off on the other side and try and hit it right in front of the green, but like where they hit it right there, they're behind the trees, they're right. I don't think they can go through the trees to get to the cup, so they got to go around them. Okay, so there's 5, there's 10. Okay, see where the rough, that third cut of the rough, I'm going to point right at the flagpole. That puts me 1 ring in. I'll take the wind out. It's about 2 rings, a little less. I didn't quite catch it all. And I need to go to the left. I need to put my ball guide right on the transition between the second and the third cut of the rough and go out to the left a little bit to separate me from those trees, so I'll roll out. Depending on, like, I may have a shot underneath the trees. If I am in my wedge, I can run my topspin and I may have a shot underneath the trees there, but you don't want to mess around with that. And I think that's the best that I'm going to be able to get as far as distance over there. Perfect. I was on this hole, and my buddy Mike D, I was talking about earlier, was on this hole in that same exact spot as my opponent. And I was thinking, as we were playing, and I was like, "Oh, dude, do a max overpower, do a hook, and he did a hook. And I called him. I was like, "Man, I was hoping you were going to do a hook on that, because that was like the perfect spot to do a hook." There's Max Club. I'm in mid club, 4 divided by 1.2, or excuse me, 2.4, 166. Oh, I hit it great. In the hole. In the hole. And on a grate. And it wouldn't have gone in on anything else but that grate. Luck. Alright. Alright. Maybe. We'll go out and try it. We'll go try it. We've already blown the round because we dropped a shot, so we'll have to play this one again. Might as well go do it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Did I play that hole? I thought I practiced it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess I did play that hole. I thought I was practicing it, but evidently I pushed the wrong button. So I did get an eagle on it. Look at that. How many times you go out in practice and get the eagle, or you get the Albie, or you get the hole-in-one, and then you go out in the thing and you don't get it? Going at it. Okay, we're gonna get in the hole here. I don't know how, but we're gonna do it. 2.3 divided by Man Goliath. I'm in the backbone. Where am I at? There's max backbone. There's min, so I'm in mid. Mid club 299. Three rings. Perfect. Close. 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 That was about 2 backspin. Just a couple. All right. I know I'm all discombobulated because I thought I had practiced that hole. Now we're all jacked up. Now we're all jacked. Good game. Good game, my man. Good game. Good game. Perfecto. I finally hit a putt perfect. I made a putt. Look at that. I made it. All right. Tag down. I guess I did play that hole. Jeez. And I dropped one off minimum score, but I've picked up one. Yeah, I did pick up one. All right. All right. Now we're screwed. Now we're gonna have to. Now we'll have to qualify because we have no choice. So now we're set on minimum score. So all right. Didn't want to do that, but I will take the eagle on that hole. All right. Let me think long and hard here. So if you go to here, and I will tell you this trying to get your drive shot stuck in the right spot is a chore. Like going this direction, the biggest amount of work is on the second shot. Crossing your fingers is on the second shot. The first shot is a lot of work. But if you can get into that spot, there is a lane through the trees, and you can get out over here if you bring the right ball. And so it's possible, but this first shot is difficult. If you put yourself right here on the very tip, you can get out here with a big dog where you can get a window on this side, and running your topspin, you can get off the green and you can get your eagle and move along. But you really don't have any shot at Albie. You do kind of here, but not really. But we'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say you do. With my upper developed count, I will hit as hard as I can, and I don't give two shits if I get out here in the rough. Now, I'm trying to hit out here into the fairway, but if I get out here in the rough, I can go at it with my Nirvana, and I actually have a shot at Albie. It's not a good one, but I do have a much better shot than this, and a much better shot than this. from the rough, but I cannot get in the rough. You cannot get in the rough with this account. You've got to be in the fairway, and there's no way in hell I can make it over to the other side with this account. No way. And stick it in the fairway. And I can't recover from the rough. So my only choice is to stick it right here on the top of this and go for that long ass shot, or try and stick it up here in this area. But I will tell you that I don't really have the clubs to finesse this shot to get up here with any, you know, my quarterback's lacking. My extra mile is, I'd probably have a better shot doing a rough bump and just trying to bleed it out here than trying to finesse it. I'm going to just shoot it up into this area. Which means, let's take 2 bags just in case. That bag right there with the big dog. And that bag right there with the big dog. One of those 2 bags is the bag. What bag do I have? What ball do I have the most of? I'm going to bring it tight. The king of balls. And here we go. Here we go. Getting out on the course. Welcome to the channel, Jay. Welcome to the channel. I go first. Okay, there's the shot if I want to get over there. I'll take this shot. What the hell? 3. I'm not a big fan of hitting through those trees, but I will take it. Isn't it perfect? Now let's see if I got my curl right. I left a little teeny bit on the table, but I do have the shot through the trees right there. And I do have the club. My opponent's got a level 8 rock, and they would like to have a level 9 rock because it's got a lot more curl. It does get its last curl, but they have an actual shot to get over into the fairway there. I would put all the curl on it, dude. Like, what are you doing? And you hit it 7,000 rings straight to the left. My 77 account, I could easily recover from right there. Easily. So you could go through right there and try and go at it, but I'm going to come at it over here. I can leave the wind in. And do overpower. Maybe. We're going to find out. Clip the rough. Let out. Eagle shot. Right there. That's it. You can easily recover from over there. Easily. Let the wind push him up from that spot. I don't even think he needs to do overpower. But he did. But they did. And they hit it good. They were in the spot. They did not need to do that. They would have had a chip to get on, but they would have been in a very, very, very makeable spot if they would have just like put the ball up there. Into hole. Eagle. All right, that's one way to do it. That first shot is the one where you really need to hit it perfect, and you need to not be super aggressive with it, because it is easy to get in trouble from over there, and you are screwed if you get in trouble. Your best bet is just to literally chip it back onto the fairway however close you are, and then go from that spot. My opponent was in the perfect spot to just get the eagle and move along little doggy, and they screwed themselves by doing that. All right, there we have it. I dropped one once again. Cannot play a clean round. Dropped one off minimum score. Was able to pick one up and get the score back up, but I wasn't able to hang on to this shot, which is unfortunate. I got a bunch of stuff to do today. I am feeling a little bit better today, so I'm gonna try and catch up on all of my stuff, and then I'll come back and shoot a pro one with my 77 account, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, and I will see you on the next one.